Good evening, ladies. I'm Diana Logan. Some of you may have read my books. Eyebrows aren't really that important. And if men are from Mars, why don't they go back? Welcome to Fun with Menopause, a lecture series for afflicted women. Help yourself to coffee. You'll probably need at least 10 cups a day because let's face it, who sleeps anymore? It's go to bed, fall asleep, have a nightmare, wake up drenched with sweat, dry off with a towel, have a wee, the first of 52 wees you'll have that night, but mysteriously your bladder never completely empties. Return to the bedroom. Turn the wet pillow over. Gag at the wet sheet. Make a towel sandwich and get inside. Stare at the ceiling cursing the day you were born female, although the alternative isn't much chop. Drink half a bottle of water as you're severely dehydrated from sweating. Go back to sleep, if you're lucky. Wake up sweating, repeat and repeat and repeat. There's no solution to menopause, but I can make you feel better about it. As an anti-lifestyle guru, that's my job. One way to relieve menopausal symptoms is to make others suffer with you. Talk about your symptoms as often as you can. Go into minute detail, especially with male colleagues. They need to know what you're going through, how unfair it is, and why you're always on the way to and on the way back from the toilet. Don't let him interrupt with a story about his wife or mother or sister's menopausal drama. So what? This is about you. Start your monologue when they can't get away. Before a meeting is good. If you're in the room 5 minutes before everyone else, you can get a lot out of 5 minutes. Or, best of all, when the male colleague is trapped in a lift or car with you, that's when the magic happens. You can also do this with men you don't know. Flirt with them a little, and then launch into an exhaustive description of your aching joints, hairy face, thinning hair and dry vagina. Speak quickly and they won't know what's hit them. Talk at male strangers on the bus, in the supermarket, in the park. Get the word out there. Well, they won't appreciate it, but you'll feel slightly better. Menopause can put a strain on a relationship of the person of the non-menopausal sex. He may be sympathetic to your plight on the surface, but inside he's wishing you'd stop crapping on about your aches and pains, exhaustion, depression, of every minute, of every hour, of every single day. He puts on his listening face, but he's not listening. He's thinking about when you were fun and thinner and nice. Should you be in a relationship with a woman who is also menopausal, that's not a relationship, that's a horror movie. Now we come to the real kicker. There will be other women who don't understand your plight. When a woman your age who has breezed through menopause with a single hot flush starts telling you about her experience, punch her in the face. Well, you'll feel better and she'll learn from her mistake. If she was a friend, well, she won't be anymore until she shuts the fuck up. Sometimes you'll have the misfortune of meeting a 28-year-old who thinks she has the answers. This clear-skinned vegan will suggest lifestyle changes, red cohosh, black wild yam, coffee and alcohol have to go. Little does this healthy young woman know that you've spent the last 4 months choking down pricey red clover and smearing yourself in wild yam. You're no stranger to meditation and you exercise regularly. None of it works. So drink and smoke and caffeinate yourselves to the eyeballs, all balancing out the good things you do to your body. It's punishing you for having the audacity to be a woman, so punish it back. Being kind to it hasn't worked, so why not mix it up a little? Take this, body, slam down a triple vodka, smoke a joint. You think you're in control of my life? No way, Mary Kay. Stay in bed all day with a box of chocolates. Have sex with someone 20 years younger than you. Well, if your dry vagina's up to it and if you have any sex drive left, probably scratch that one. Eat cake. And leave the kale and carrots in the fridge to make their own smoothies. And tell the 30-year-old with the toned thighs and gorgeous boyfriend to go fuck herself. Another someone at work will suggest HRT to you as though you hadn't considered it. After all, you're living in the Stone Age and not familiar with the interweb. With a history of breast cancer in your family, it's not an option. If this someone keeps continuing to tell you how good they feel on HRT, wish them well. And have a quick weep in the toilet, where you'll need to go anyway because you've only had 13 wees this morning. And my final tip, when your brain goes AWOL, do puzzles in magazines. Not only will it help you focus, but you could win a brand new car. If you're at work and your brain turns to mush, pretend to be productive by walking around with a clipboard and pen, frowning occasionally as you note something down. Unless you have Botox and can't frown, in which case just shake your head slightly instead. I'd like to finish with this cheering thought. There is a ray at the end of the tunnel, ladies, a ray of light. It only lasts 5 to 10 years.